yeah. Shout out to Chase Bug. He probably got something in the chamber though, left over. But that was years ago. But Purple City was a dope run. That shit was dope. The good, the bad, and the ugly, I appreciate all of it.
Okay. But we got Ali Vegas. He about to host the 4th Brim.
Shout out to Ali Vegas. That's a cool nigga. Man, Ali Vegas, we did a song the first time we met each other. Like, we didn't know each other 15 to 20 minutes before me and we did a song together. He had pulled up at Purple City Studios on 116th and Park. We had a studio over there. And he came through with Benny Anthony from the Supreme team. Deborah Andy Waka Flocka uncle, he pulled up. Freckle face, shout out to Big Benny, my OG. And he brought Ali Vegas through the studio and shit. And that's how me and Ali Vegas got cool, you know what I'm saying? We did a legendary freestyle together, you know what I'm saying? That you still can go Google or go search right now on YouTube somewhere, that shit'll pop up. Ali Vegas a good nigga. Shout out to Ali. I ain't seen him. Last time I seen him is when he did the Flip the Script interview and shit.
Okay. Are you still producing or are you running playing with it?
I still I'm not gonna say I'm playing with it. I'm just saying I'm just building myself as a producer. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm old school when it comes to making beats. You know what I'm saying? I like a good loop. I like a good sample. You know what I'm saying? A good kick and a snare. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I won't rhyme over one of these trap or these drill beats, but I just prefer that good boom, some soulful shit, to where when you hear it, it's gonna touch your soul. You know what I'm saying? So, and I say 2021 is when you're gonna see the rise of Un Kasa, the producer. Because I'm definitely gonna start making my way as far as being a producer in the music business.
Oh, okay. Is there a lot of young cats in the music game now? Are you willing to work with any of these young cats? And I would like to know which one you like to really work with.
Every last
and
one.
And who are these young cats you listening to? Who on your radar?
Lil Baby. I loved Pop Smoke. I loved that kid. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. I loved that kid. That kid energy was different. I like the Chef G's. I like the you know what I'm saying, the Sleepy Hollows. I like the shout out to Rowdy and the Smurfers. I love them niggas. I love all that young energy shit. King Vaughn, Dirk. I love all these young niggas. You know what I'm saying? A Boogie. You know what I'm saying? I like a couple of the things that the kid Lil TJ doing. I met him a few times. Shout out to Lil Young Zay from Harlem, K-Hound from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? The young niggas got it out here. There's a bunch of niggas out here that's getting busy. Neek Bucks, Rich Rama. It's a bunch of niggas out here that the world need to know about.
Okay, out of all your years of doing music, what's your best feature and who is the only person that you haven't worked with in the music game from your era that you'd like to work with today?
It's a lot of niggas. I ain't worked with half the niggas. I only was able to work with, like I would love to do songs with niggas like Jay on that level, but, you know, if the chips fall that way, if it wasn't meant to be, it ain't meant to be. But I got my classic, I did songs with Raekwon the Chef. That's one of my biggest accomplishments right there. Doing a back-to-back song with Raekwon the Chef. Him spit, I spit, him spit, I spit, him, like, and me able to, like, no written, just going in the booth, spitting that shit off the top. That was, like, one of my prized possessions right there. Of course, the Diplomat intro, anything that I did with G Wells is always classic. Shit I did with Jim Jones, Lupe Fiasco, you know, the list goes on. I got my share, I got my fair share, you know, niggas that I looked up to when I was coming up. I used to love the song, I Got 5 on it by the Loonies. I did a song with Yuck Mouth. Just by us vibing, we we in a hotel at not South by Southwest. It was the core DJs convention in Houston. And I met him in a hotel and shit. And just off a conversation, we went to his to his room. He had a recording. He had a studio in his motherfucking hotel room. I'm talking about this gotta be 10 years ago, some shit like that. This gotta be it gotta be more than that. It gotta be like 06, 05, 06. I did shit with Graph. I did shit with a bunch of niggas. There's so many people I did songs with. But it's definitely niggas on my bucket list. I always would want to do something with X. I always want to do some shit with Kiss, Biggie, Pop. You know, there's a bunch of niggas that I can't even do it because they not here. Big L, you know what I'm saying? My man Baby Mad. It's a lot of people that I would have loved to do songs with, but you know.
Okay. Yo, did you lose any music in Jarrell's studio?
I lost over 200 songs, some shit like that. I'm still heartbroken about that shit. I cried for months, literally tears, because that energy you can't get back. Those memories you can't get back. Once that shit gone, due to technology, we did everything to get those hard drives to work, taking them, shipping them out to different states, countries, and we just couldn't recover that music. I had way over 200 songs, like 100 just hooks. We had a whole album called The East Coast Chronic where we duplicated the whole sound of the Chronic album, but on our own little way. Cause when we was in the studio at Skull Gang, we was at the firehouse, the fire department. I was named the studio, the fire department, 378 South Washington, Bergenfield, New Jersey. Yo, my nigga. It's not a motherfucker that didn't come through that studio to come check us to see what we was doing. Diddy pulled up 5 in the morning. First time anybody ever drunk with Ciroc, Diddy drunk it with us. He came to Jewel's studio with a token white model, some bad European looking bitch in a Maybach. Pulled up, got some lemonade. They was like, yo, this the Diddy right here, the lemonade with the Ciroc. And we was in there, we was just playing a bunch of music for that nigga Busta Rhymes, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, T.I., Bootsy, Webby, Waka Flocka, Gucci Mane, all type of producers, Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, name them. Niggas came through that studio, bro. Niggas came through that shit to see what them Skull Gang boys was doing. Any producer, every Khaled coming to stand on our couches in the studio hearing that shit knocking. Like, I'm talking about classic moments. Nicki Minaj before she was popping. Lil Wayne before he was big. Lil Wayne was sending Skull Gang features back the same day he went platinum with the Carter 4. Same day he went platinum, that same day he sent back a Skull Gang record. That's why we love Tune to this day. That nigga's a real one. He official. Like you ain't just sell 1 million in a week. And you still sending back 16s and shit like that for niggas that's on the come up.
Okay. Are you interested in doing any features or working with Renegade and Brim Gang?
Of course. Let's get to it, man. It ain't nothing but a phone call. Let's just get to it, man. One hand watch the other, both hands watch the faces. Just get to work.
That's what's up. So Un Kasa, what you been really doing with your music and what you been doing? You say you've been doing like movies and scripts.
I wrote a script. I'm going through the casting right now. I wrote a script called Love Hurts. It's about love, hate, and betrayal. It's a mini movie, and it's inspired by significant ones in my life, friends and shit. I just took a whole bunch of stories and I crammed them into one. You know what I'm saying? Shit that we was going through, and I just wrote the movie. I wrote that movie when we was using BlackBerry, so you can see how long ago that was. So I would go to the bathroom, put the toilet seat down, light a blunt, and just zone out on my BlackBerry and write the story. And I'm gonna put that out soon as I get the cast together. I was writing a bunch of music, ghostwriting for a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? clothing line, like I said, Cranberry and Vodka. It started in 2015. Niggas been doing numbers out the gate with the merch since 2015, so that's a beautiful thing. The web series, the Brooklyn Way, we in season 3. Season 3 is called The Pandemic. I got the Pandemic gear running all through that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a ball with that. We're in our 3rd season. I love it. Shout out to Gap Murder and the whole cast from Brooklyn. And how the Brooklyn Way came about. My man Gap was in another web series that I always love to watch when I'm just chilling, called Respect Life. And he had got killed off, and like the day that they aired the episode where he got killed off, I hit him in his DM. I was like, yo, I like your work. You was doing your thing and that shit. And he was like, yo, I'm about to do my own shit. I want you to be a part of this shit. So that's how I basically came up. Like I always tell niggas, this is about relationships. I became a web series, man. I was a fan of web series, and I became a cast member of a web series by just reaching out. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost nothing to reach out, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, relationships can take you further than money can ever take you. Because when the money's spent, it's spent. A relationship can last forever, 20, 30, 40 years.
That's what's up. Out of all the years, man, what's your best deal that you had?
I ain't never have no best deal. Deals is a deal. Deals is like, let me tell niggas like this. You get a record deal. Your life